A White House official has been fired over an anonymous Twitter account that he had been tweeting from. His name is Jofi Joseph, or Jofi Joseph, and he had the Twitter account Cenk Uygur. And he claims that he originally intended it to be a parody account, but then it kind of spiraled out of control where he was basically making fun of his colleagues and making fun of the Obama administration. So I want to give you a few examples of what he tweeted and why he got into a little bit of trouble. He says, was Huma Abedin wearing beer goggles the night she met Anthony Weiner? Almost as bad a pairing as Samantha Powers and Cass Sunstein.
Damn, that's drums, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, he's talking about like actual relationships that people in the White House have, and basically saying like, I'm into those two girls, and I can't believe they hooked up with those guys instead of me. Yeah. This is like, he's crazy if he thinks this wouldn't have gotten him in trouble. Yeah. The NSA is following us all. They can't figure out what your Twitter account is.
It's incredibly encouraging that it took him this long.
Yeah, exactly.
Like maybe it's not that bad. I mean, his handle is Cenk Uygur. He worked for the National Security Staff. Like, it's not that hard.
His name is Jofi Joseph. Like his Twitter handle could have been like Jofi Joe. Like, he's just not trying that hard.
It took him November 2011. It took him nearly 2 years to find a guy working on their own staff.
Oh, we're
got
fine.
A Twitter account.
We're fine.
I think we're okay.
I'm glad the government spying will keep us safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the good thing about government spying and all that is that the government's also incompetent.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, thanks, Rand Paul.
So let me give you a few other examples. He wrote, so when will someone do us a favor of getting rid of Sarah Palin and the rest of her white trash family? What utter useless garbage.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was harsh, but I don't necessarily agree with the point made there.
No, well, first of all, I hate that expression, white trash.
Yeah, I don't agree with it either.
Like, I mean, he works for this is not how people in the government talk. You know?
Yeah, that's true. So
can I just say sorry for a second? I feel like he almost wants to get discovered.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, like he wants to get famous or something. So he might secretly, like, first he's shattered because he lost his job and he's thinking, stupid, right now. The flip side is secretly, I think he's like, am I famous?
Probably. I mean, everyone's talking about him today, but everyone will forget him tomorrow.
Totally. Yeah. Did you have the Valerie Joseph ones or any of those?
Go ahead and read that. I don't have that.
So he has two about Valerie Jarrett. Watching Valerie Jarrett on Morning Joe right now, wondering yet again how this woman is a senior White House official. That one seems pleasant compared to the other one, which is, I'm a fan of Obama, but his continuing reliance and dependence upon a vacuous cipher like Valerie Jarrett concerns me. I mean, that's Obama's, one of Obama's top aides.
And he put in the first tweet, #nothing there.
Yeah, nothing there. Well, then he called her a vacuous cipher. So
that would have covered it.
That was kind of covers
well
it.
delivered. Has there ever been a more justified firing in the White House?
Yeah, really
but that's the thing, though. A lot of people, like I was getting tweets even last night when this first broke, that people were pissed off, saying like, First Amendment, you can say whatever you want, but also like, like
bullshit.
But that's what some people are saying. But
you can also get fired.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's only one place where you can say negative things about your place of work and not get fired. It's called the Young Turks. like where Dave Kohler has for a decade at this point, said nothing but negative things about the company, and he's still here.
He might not be hearing us because he's tweeting about this story right now.
No, but but if someone had a secret account here and they called Cenk a vacuous cipher and said, I work for the Young Turks.
No, it would be Anna in this case.
Right.
He's Obama.
Right. When we found out who the person was who said vacuous cipher, I think they'd get fired.
Yeah, that's not pleasant.
Yeah,
that's not.
Right.
No, because you're doing it behind people's back, and
Right.
you're burying a hatchet in them, right? And you can't do that. I mean, you might not be able to do it here. You certainly can't do it at the White House. That's insanity.
And anybody who argues that the First Amendment actually doesn't quite get what the First Amendment is. And you can't say anything about, we've had restrictions on the First Amendment since the second the First Amendment came out. The most basic example of the world, which I don't even read anymore, is but everybody knows it now. I hope everybody still knows it. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater when there's no fire.
And besides which, you got to do your job. If the White House spokesperson came out and said, first thing I'd like to report is that Obama's a bozo. First Amendment suckers! It's not how it works.
This is France. Come on.
Well, how else were people defending?
But also saying that, look at them. It's another example of Obama attacking his own people. He's going after the people in his administration, the liberals, not going after the conservatives. So that's what some people are saying.
I don't know this guy's politics, right? But this guy ain't a whistleblower.
No, he did say, he said I'm a fan of Obama, so I presume he's a fan of Obama. It has been a privilege to serve in this administration. I deeply regret violating the trust and confidence placed in me. Started out as an intended parody account of DC culture, developed over time into a series of inappropriate, mean-spirited comments. I bear complete responsibility for the affair. Sincerely apologize to everyone I insulted. So, you know,
Good apology.
It was a good apology.
Yeah, I'll give him that. And you guys are right about Dave. I think his nickname for me is #NothingThere.